Hello, dear fellow flowers. This is Philippa from her fairy room. And actually, yeah, so what you were going to witness is like a little, let's say, dharma concert. Um, which is actually taking place because it's a tribute or a farewell to this room, because Philippa is moving out on Saturday, and yeah, she would like to use the opportunity to share some of her songs and some Plum Village songs and some Buddhist dharma and poem with you. Yes. And yeah, with her there are like husky or doggy, then there's a humming bowl, there's the band, which is like the wheel, the rabbit, the frog, the guitar player, the pig, and the disco ball. And there's also like a plant here, and then all the things, the dresses, all for you. Yes, there's some kind of a bit of a dramaturgy here, from, like, let's say, daily, yesterday's samsaric desire life into something from the Plum Village, Buddhist monastery in France, and yeah, song and teaching, and then going more like onward, mixing the two, or making like a fairyish hybrid, let's say, philippa style. I am love. I am light. Don't ask, don't tell, just hold me tight. Kiss me, touch me, it's alright. Leave fear, leave thought, leave you behind, and dance with me all through the night. Sometimes I felt I gonna break down, the world too hard. So I thought it smart to close my heart, to not fall apart. But then it all got dark, and I wished for a new start. So be wise, not smart. Open your heart. Open your heart to love. So one year or 2 years ago, there was a basilikum from the supermarket here in our flat, and it happened that it kind of dried out, or there were no leaves anymore, and it looked like kind of dead. But I thought I don't know, is it really dead? And so I took it here into my room and just water it and take care of it. And sometime it really happened that there was like that from the more like dry looking branches, there's coming like more like green, fresh again, and then a leaf again. And then I left for some traveling, and my roommates, they continued to take care of the basilikum, and it grew more fresh green leaves, just like very slowly, and just a few ones, and the leaves, they look kind of more thick than before, which was really like yeah, that you don't know like what nature is gonna give you, or sometimes how much time healing may take. But also then it continued to grow. It was there in our kitchen again, it grew more, it had more leaves again, but the leaves, they started not to be so thick anymore. And then sometime eventually kind of the same happened, that it kind of died, but this time it yeah, it was not like recovering or coming up again. This was the basilikum story. So also 1 or 2 years ago, I was on the way to the monastery, Buddhist monastery, Plum village, which belongs to the order of interbeing, founded by the Vietnamese monk Thich Nhat Hanh. And always when I go from Cologne, or in the past when I went from Cologne to Plum village, which is close to Bordeaux, I made a stop with friends in Paris, and I take a ride share there. So first Cologne, Paris, and then the stop often in Paris, so when we arrive, is Porte des Halles, so when you just enter the city. And that time I really wanted to go to the monastery because my mind was like a bit messy and crazy, and yeah, to wish for that peace in the future, or like upon arrival, to be, yeah, so that being sure that I can find peace in the monastery. And so on the right there, already like entering Paris, there were people on the street asking for money or selling things, and then entering, getting out in Porte des Halles, and there's like really, yeah, Cologne is a small village against Paris. So all the things, all the scooters and bikes just being just somewhere around, and so many people in the streets. And there was also like a portable doctor, like, or offering something. So this was pre-corona time, this trip. Yeah, and I was somehow quite overwhelmed by all these chaotic and maybe not so feeling nice impressions. And I took a bike from the airport des Halles to Rosa Parks to take the RER to Villemomble, where my friends live. So, and just shortly before I arrive at the train station at Rosa Parks, also I have a song from all these impressions coming to mind. I'm a robot, I'm a human machine, I'm functioning No in between, I'm a robot. I'm a human machine, I'm functioning. No in between, to sense, to feel, to love. I don't care, to sense, to feel, to love. I don't care, I'm a robot. I'm a human machine, I'm functioning. No in between, I'm a robot. I'm a human machine, I'm functioning. No in between, I'm a robot. Love, love, love. Accept yourself as you are. So yesterday, many yesterdays already happened in my life and maybe also your life too. Many yesterdays of good days and bad days and so-so days and mixed days and yes, many days. And so you might know that all the days are passing, and everything which maybe felt so bad or felt so good was passing. Everything that you ran after and maybe didn't get, or ran after and you got, was passing. And so like for the future, when you need to have something just right now, then you maybe know that it's passing too. So when I was walking in the mountains and I had too much stuff with me and I was suffering from like this very material weight of too much stuff, I learned very literally that it's good to travel light and to leave stuff behind. Travel light, leave stuff behind. So besides the practice in Plum village in the monastery in France, um, um, there's also like a lot of songs for children, very joyful, and they are actually like my favorite songs there. I always love to sing them when we do like some cleaning the dishes, or like yeah, doing something like carrying the leaves from the floor, um, or yeah, cleaning the toilets, whatever. So we always like find a moment to sing a song together. So one of my favorite two songs are I Love Nature from the Plum Village community, and I Like the Roses from reilly. I love nature, nature is cool. The forest is my classroom. The earth is my school. Trees are my teachers, animals are my friends, and on this school all life depends. I like the roses, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, I like the twinkling stars when the sun goes down. Doop-dee 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 doop. I like the roses, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, I like the twinkling stars when the sun goes down. Doop-dee 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 doop. So these songs are like a source of immediate joy. And then there is the whole practice, more the practice, like the main practice, like of meditation, sitting meditation, deep relaxation, and walking meditation, and yeah, these different reflections on the dharma. And so yeah, when you get up for meditation, you get up at 5, and there's a big bell ringing, and often before sunset you go to the meditation hall. And yeah, that's not always, let's say, yeah, there is another kind of joy and tranquility to it. It's not always such an instantaneous joy like these children's songs. And I would like to share the Plum Village morning chant with you. The Dharma body is bringing morning light. In concentration, our hearts are at peace. A half smile is born upon our lips. This is a new day. We vow to go through it in mindfulness. The sun Sangha. Diligently bring your minds into meditation. Namo Shakyamunaye Buddhaya. Namo Shakyamunaye Buddhaya. Namo Shakyamunaye Buddhaya. So maybe not all the words that from the chant were familiar to you, like the Buddha, the Dharma and the Sangha, that are the three jewels. So that's like your treasure where you can build your practice upon. So the Buddha as a Shakyamuni Buddha as a historical figure, or like the founder of Buddhism, and his life, his teaching, which is called the Dharma, like to put the Dharma into practice, and the Sangha, which is the practice community, so the other, mostly monks and nuns in Buddhism. Other people who are not monks and nuns are often are considered lay practitioners. And the Dharma is there to end like suffering, to liberate from suffering. Which probably doesn't mean something like that there's a heaven to reach, or that there is that there is something that solves everything in your life. It just means like another state of being, of perceiving, that doesn't make you suffer also in mental and emotional sense as much. So there is the three Dharma seals, like now as a short, I'm not a Dharma teacher, but as a short introduction maybe to Dharma and what Buddhist Dharma might be about. So where the first thing or fundamental thing is impermanence, so that everything's changing. Everything now, when you're listening to me or watching this video, feeling your body, the light in your room, the room itself, the sun, everything are like phenomena, and all these phenomena are subject to pass, to change, or to come from existence into non-existence, or from non-existence into existence. Like what I say about the many yesterdays, you experience them, they're going to pass. All the now, what's happening now is going to pass. Everything that's in the future, it's going to pass or change. And suffering often happens by holding on to something that changes, or not accepting it changing, and not accepting it how it is. The only thing that might not be subject to change is what you fundamentally are, which is awareness. Because this awareness can perceive change, and it might only be able to perceive change because in it itself is not changing. The second seal is no self, no separate self, or to express it in the other way is interbeing, which means, for example, there's a flower, and the flower is only consists of non-flower elements. So the flower is only a flower in its whole, but the flower itself has a leaf, has also like a stem, has a fragrance, but none of the flower elements alone is the flower, only its whole is a flower. And this, when you see it as a human being or as yourself, you also expand actually beyond your body. Not even you have to think magical things, but the air or the food that you eat, that you need, and that comes from all kinds of directions and came through all kinds of hands, or the clothes that you wear. And also, if you want to think differently, when the universe came into existence, then there was no humans or anything, just energy or particles, and they are forming over such a long time planets and suns, and yeah, eventually human beings. And also that what you consider as yourself is maybe more something. So I mean, the self, apart from awareness, is maybe more something like a set of conditions of learned things, maybe. And then there's the third seal, which is nirvana, or no notion. So there is samsaric life, which is a cyclic existence, which is like the sun, or the day starts and the day ends, and you eat in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, in the evening. You have all your kinds of patterns of what you are doing and repeating them, and sometimes you feel quite stuck, maybe in these patterns, maybe not. Maybe they make you free, they give you some sort of a structure. to accomplish things. The point here is that samsara, also a place of concepts, or viewing the world through concepts. For example, that's now one I choose, like money or like capitalism, when you have everything that everything has a price tag. So an apple, when you see, so you look for the price of an apple, or automatically you view a lot of things with this price tag. That there's this concept put upon it, but or that is an apple, or this is this thing, and but this is not necessarily their nature, or this is not necessarily how it is. Sometimes maybe you see tree, and you just recognize it as a tree, but not all the differences. Or green, there's so many greens. So the point is the labeling, but existence exists beyond any notions, beyond any labels, beyond any of this mental or conceptual conditioning. So nirvana is meant to be a place in the here and the now, beyond notion, just seeing, just being. And this is what you practice, like in meditation, and then try to also bring it more into action, or to the life beyond the kashan. This is it for the little excursion to Plum village of Dharma. Let's continue with some more songs. So now we go onwards. We go onwards into the world, like, let's say, so we experienced so far this, that we are maybe down and the world is too hard, and we desire like the kiss and touch, and or I desire the kiss and touch, and or the chaos in Paris. I find myself again, or a bit more, I understand a bit more about my mind and emotions and energies in Plum village, and I bring them home to me here in the city, in the fairy room, in my own way, in philippa's way, in philippa style, fairy style. And then to wish, but also Plum village, or is a tradition of engaged Buddhism. Thich Nhat Hanh did a lot of work in the Vietnam War. So how to bring this fairyness, that's the next question, back into the world, not just cultivate it for oneself, but bring it back out there to you, to everyone else, to crack, like, let's say, capitalism, or to crack any kind of structures which are just like containing, or not giving space, or more hurting ourselves, not our just individual selves, but collective selves, or planetary cosmic selves, like the earth, other bodies as well, animal bodies, planet bodies, and so on. So how to bring it into the world, into the So we're here in this together, trying to find a way. We're here in this together, carefully collecting rays of light. We're here in this together, learning not to go astray. We're here in this together, letting love show us the way. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. We're here in this together, trying to find a way. We're here in this together, carefully collecting rays of light. We're here in this together, learning not to go astray. We're here in this together, letting love lead us the way. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. However, these ways may exactly look like, and maybe these ways they are staying like tiny, they are staying in not so big action, they're just maybe like a flower flowering and then being there as a flower, spreading its fragrance and color, and maybe like a bee comes and then carries it on. Remaining in silence, remaining without sound, being with trees and everything that's around, delicately empty, vastly unbound, one with the cosmos and everything that's around. Eyes without eye, looking in each other's eyes, unconditioned love spreading our skies. We don't need another story to be told, just enjoy this life, learning to be happy and well. We are here together, there is no away, no other place. Let's enjoy this life, being happy and well. Being happy and well. So as we come to a closing of this moving out of this room and finishing this little farewell ritual, I want to thank you for listening and watching and maybe finding yourselves and carrying your beautiful fragrance into the world. So thank you. Thank you also from Doggy Husky, from the bowl, from the band, from the flower, from the room. Dear friends, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me such treasure. I love you so. Dear friends, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me such treasure. I love you so. It's not the end yet. I have like a little poem for you from last year, from the mountains. It's called We Are the Colors. There is a rainbow out there. There is a rainbow double. There is a rainbow I know, and someone told me. There is a rainbow that shows. There is a rainbow that snows. There is a rainbow deep inside that cries. Colors are what I am. Colors are what we are. Colors of lights. Colors of the stars. Colors are what I am. Colors are what we are. Colors of indefinite length. Colors of all those stars. Beyond we go through each hourglass. Beyond that show in front of our eyes. We go there, deep inside, where consciousness resides. Beyond all form, beyond all eyes. Feeling through stone, all matter is alive. Consciousness cries, I don't have any form deep inside. Through the supermarket I go, in the mountains I hide. Never far away, just deep inside. Through every field I walk, searching everywhere. There is no place there, just inside. Wait for me here, I just come on by, I walk you through into the light. There is a huge sight, nothing to see, only light that grows. Love is that which knows, a mystery propelling through, next to the show, a superficial one. The universe, your neighbor. Come alive, sunshine, come alive, divine, come alive, die now to the show, forgiving all your neighbors for no show, forgiving them for not showing up, forgiving the last firework being too hot inside, revealing every moment's nights, loud, loud, every moment's night, loud, loud scream, pussy is alright, dig two, going all night, kisses too, no fight, just union all night, melting, squeezing, squashing, jumping, pumping, ooh, alright, forgetting every taboo, no fight, just union all night. How would that be, alright? Never ever stopping, alright. Pleasure flowing, following through, deep inside the body, deep inside the body. 2 bodies, 3 bodies, geometries, ecstasy, ecstatic, oh yes, shouting, no taboo, just free, no belief anymore, fucked away, away, gone, gone, sustain. We know that moment, some moments, but how to go on after a night of bliss, a glimpse of ecstasy, how to go on, to sustain, it's gone. We are the rainbows. We are like rainbows. We are the colors, once there, then gone. Sometimes in the morning, life seems very hard. The alarm bell is ringing. The day needs to start. Body still feels tired, The bed is nice and warm. Everything's so cozy. I do another yawn. I love soap. I love it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. I love soap. I love it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. Sometimes in the evening, life seems very hard. The day did its duty, I have a heavy heart. Mind is still so busy, jumping here and there, preparing some tea, looking silently nowhere. I love soap, I love it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. I love soap, I love it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. Sometimes in between, life seems very hard. Sunshine is not passing, outside it is dark. People are not watching, life feels like fading out. My insides are cramping, I want to cry or shout. I love soap, I love it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. I love soap, I love it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. Then I run into the bathroom, planting a smile. I reach into my closet, pulling out some soap, a pile. Getting myself naked, jumping up and down. I pour myself with water, shouting out aloud. I love soap, I love it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. I love soap, I love it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. Sometimes after life, it all seemed very hard. Nothing's left to fight, nothing's really dark. Everything is shining, everything is clean. Everyone is smiling. No need to shower, not even in between. I loved soap. I loved it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch. I loved soap. I loved it very much. Its taste, its smell, its very creamy touch.